afternoon, everybody. Just one very brief thing before I dive right in. We have special guests in the back, Mr. and Mrs. Williams. Welcome to the Daily Press Briefing. I would be remiss not to take this opportunity to just talk about how much we love and adore your daughter, how she's the glue that keeps the Daily Press Briefing and the press team together. So thank you for lending her to us and to the Foreign Service. So with that, not sure where our friend is, but Simon, you want to kick us off?
Thanks. I just wanted to ask about the couple of different sanctions that were announced earlier today. Could you sort of say a bit about how exactly you think these sanctions are going to impact? It seems to be aimed at Iran-linked proxies. So what is the impact that you see those having, given that I guess we don't assume that these groups have assets in the United States. They're generally able to use intermediaries to route their transactions around. So what impact would we see from this?
Sure. So we announced two. Any specific you or would like me to start with? Or
I guess, there's more of talking about the Iran-linked proxies.
Sure.
Sanctions.
Sure. So just to take a step back for those who might not be tracking, earlier today, the Treasury Department's OFAC designated one Iraqi airline and its CEO for supporting the IRGC Quds Force and Iran-aligned militia groups in Iraq, Syria, and Lebanon. We're taking this action now because the IRGC Quds Force and the network of group it supports, they pose a significant threat to the Mideast region. For example, KH has claimed credit for a series of drone and missile attacks against U.S. personnel in Iraq and Syria since Hamas's horrific attack on Israel on October 7th. We are committed to exposing and taking actions against individuals and groups that abuse their local economies and engage in illegal activities and support terrorist groups destabilizing the regions. Specifically, though, Simon, you know that sanctions are just one of the many levers at our disposal when it comes to holding Iran and some of its proxies accountable for its activities.
Do you have any specific information that these groups that are being targeted do have assets that would be affected, or is it largely symbolic to say we're doing something?
I would not say that it's symbolic. As you know, all around the world, our sanctions have, our sanctions have legitimate intangible impacts. For example, the Iraqi airline Fly Baghdad has supported the operations of the IRGC Quds Force and Iran-aligned militia groups by delivering material and personnel through the region. Fly Baghdad flights have delivered shipments of weapons to Damascus International Airport in Syria for transfer to members of the IRGC Quds Force and Iran militia groups on the ground. So this is just an example of just some of the tangible things that are happening that we hope to be able to disrupt through some of our actions like this.
Sure.
Matt?
No, I was late, so I'll wait.
Okay.
Sorry.